What's good, boys? So in today's video, one of my students just hit $1,000. Yes, you heard me right. 1000 in just one single day with his clothing brand. Now in this video, I'm going to be debunking every single thing that we did with meta ads to go ahead and make 1K on drop day. I need you guys to go ahead, grab your pen and paper and just take notes. Before I actually start teaching you guys the sauce and the formula, you guys need to have at least 3 to 5K to go ahead and actually invest into your brand. This method here is not cheap at all. For all of you guys who have a failed clothing brand, just understand you're not investing enough. Now I'm gonna say this one more time to go ahead and make it clear. You need 3 to 5K in order for this to work. If you're poor, go ahead and gain some capital. If you guys need some capital, go ahead and do some side hustles. Starting up a clothing brand should be the least thing that you guys are worried about right now. If you guys do not have at least 35K, go ahead and click off this video. It is just not for you. But now, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. And if you guys want to go ahead and work one-on-one with me directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. Alrighty, boys. So this here is the clothing brand Illusion.us. Now, these 4 products here are the products I made for my student. We just had this drop on June 5th. Now, you guys can see right here on June 5th, we made 1.1K. In the first hour of drop day, which we dropped at 4 p.m., we made $844, which is honestly insane. Now going over from June 5th through June 10th, which is about 5 days. I'll go ahead and refresh it for you guys. Let's see here. We made about $3,000, which is absolutely insane. Like $1,000 on June 5th, June 6th, $497. On June 7th, we made $324. June 8th, $331. June 9th, which was yesterday, $506. And then now today we are at $253. Now this here was the meta ads account. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys everything inside the ad account on how we did it, how we structured it. So now we did promo for about 3 weeks. We started on May 15th all the way down to June 5th. So now I'm also going to go ahead and show you guys the SMS. We have 1,300 SMS subscribers. In the last 30 days, we gained 752 SMS subscribers, which is literally just absolutely insane. And 39 in the last 24 hours, which most of you guys probably gained 39 in like a month or maybe even a week possibly. So the system that I have running up for this student here is literally just absolutely insane. Like we are getting SMS subscribers out the ass nonstop. So if you guys want this fully done for you and also learn exactly how to do it, you guys can go ahead and work one-on-one with me directly in the first link down in the description. Now going over to the reels, we had a video that got 83,000 views, 23,000 views. As you guys can see, like consistently posting, like one of our other videos got 15K. Scroll down a little bit more. We had a video with 10K views. So literally just going absolutely nutty, over 100,000 views for sure since we started doing promo. Now let's go ahead and jump over to the ad. So what we did is we did an SMS pre-drop, right? This is where the money's really at. Okay. Yes. CBO, ABO. Yes. This is after your drop. Okay. Do not focus on these. So we did a SMS pre-drop. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the settings. You guys can go ahead and look at every single thing that we did. We named this campaign SMS pre-drop. It was a traffic campaign. We did the ad set budget. So we come down to here and we did a website, maximum number of link clicks. We did $30 a day and we did that for 3 weeks. So coming down to here, we did ages 13 through 29. We did all genders, United States, and then we did only Instagram. Now for our ads, right? This is where low-key starts getting a little bit tricky. So although we made a decent amount of money, like in 5 days, bro, $3,000, like literally insane. That's really, really good. It did not come easily. So as you guys can see right here, these are our ads, right? The reason why I number these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we had about 7 ad creatives that I could see here. Yeah. Results from 7 ads. So the first thing that we went ahead and did is we started off with $20 a day, right? Super simple, super easy download budget. From there, what we did is we started off with this one and we ran this one, bro, no SMS subscribers at all, right? Which is totally fine. At the end of the day, the whole point of this is simply just to test. And the reason why we do the promo, right, is obviously, yes, to get hype, of course. But this is very crucial because you need to test. You need to test what products are working, what people are going to go ahead and sign up on the SMS list for what product. We want to see exactly on what people are commenting on our Instagram about, like, oh my goodness, I want either maybe the gray hoodie, right? Or maybe I want the war hoodie or the war layer long sleeve or the flannel, right? These are all things that we want to go ahead and look at. So not only are we just running ads and posting content, but we're also gathering all this data so that we know exactly what to go ahead and actually push out more after drop day, right? I don't want you guys to go ahead and sit here and think like, oh my goodness, this is going to make me freaking rich. No, what this is going to do is this is going to go ahead and blow up your brand, and it's up to you to go ahead and keep up with that rhythm. So we started off with this ad, SMS1. Like I said, it absolutely flopped for us. right? Like it was just a clean white background. Usually this does work. Yes, it does usually work. Unfortunately, this one here did not work, which is totally okay, right? So we had the white background. This is how we had it set up. We did for the primary text, May 29th at 4 p.m. EST, come your HTML model. Now the SMS was doing so bad to the point where we literally had to push it back a week, which is June 5th. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh my goodness, everything's peaches and rainbows. No, this is the failure that nobody shows you guys on Instagram, on YouTube, all that. A lot of people come inside this brand industry thinking that they're going to make so much money because they see everybody on Instagram and YouTube do it. No, these are genuinely flaws that happen, right? And if you do not know what to do afterwards, you're going to stay in the same position every time. That's exactly why students come to me for that one-on-one help, so that I can go ahead and take them past that. When this student here was doing this stuff by himself, he probably made $1,000 in maybe a month or two, right? We made that in just one day after working together. So now for the headline, we did join VIP for early access plus free items. Now for the CTA, a lot of people that like to do like sign up. No, do learn more. The thing is that nowadays, nobody likes to sign up for anything. Nobody likes to go ahead and, take this extra step, right? So now we have to go ahead and give them a reason to, right? Comment your HTML model. Simple as that. That's the reason. So now we want to go ahead and put learn more there, and we come scroll down. Our pixel is all set up. Make sure your pixel is obviously set up. And that's simply it for SMS 1. Now, before I go any further into the video, actually going in depth on these ads on what worked, what didn't, make sure to watch to the end, because at the end, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what password page actually works after doing A and B testing, which means that we tested one, it didn't work. We tested the second one and it absolutely printed. Now, once again, make sure to watch to the end, because that's exactly where I'm going to show you guys exactly on how to make your high converting password page and what actually works now in 2026 for Q2. And also going into Q3. Make sure that you are prepared. All right, I'm gonna move down the camera just a bit. So going down over to SMS 2. This one here didn't really work that much, right? Totally okay. So what we did here is we posted this. It got like 1,000 something views. Wasn't really pushing views. We ran that as an ad and it just didn't really pull in SMS subscribers. It was maybe about like 8 to 10, but it was nothing too crazy. Like during this point in time, we were spending $20 a day. So that means like every SMS subscriber we were getting, it was like a little over $2 or just $2. So completely terrible, completely worthless. This is exactly why it's so important to go ahead and have that time span of like, 3 weeks or so, maybe even 4 weeks at that. Obviously that's like the least thing you guys want to do, 4 weeks, because that's a whole month. Like, bro, anybody who was interested 3 weeks ago is now not interested. So remember, during this phase, it's all about test. So now we went ahead and did this one here. This one here didn't do too good as well. Literally same exact thing. Like we thought that this was going to do good because it's more like UGC type of content. Also in the video, you guys can also see how it shows who wants to model my new hoodie, right? You guys can see it. That's the first thing that it says. So like we thought like, okay, this is going to gravitate a lot of people, right? In this case, yes, it does almost every single time, but just with the specific reel, it just did not give the potential buyer or the potential SMS subscriber any value into it, right? So we need to go ahead and change that up. So we started trying to do something like this. Honestly, something that's like super unique, like really just like narrowed down onto the piece with a nice aesthetic background, right? Also giving that UGC type of feel. Still didn't work. Literally did not work at all. Was honestly the worst thing. Same thing here. During this period of time, like we honestly changed the drop delay. We were like, yo, bro, this is just getting too bad. We need to just push it back just one more week, right? I told the student, his name is Braden, by the way. I said, Braden, look, do not let your hopes give up, bro. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but look, this is totally normal. And I know exactly how to fix this. We pushed it back a week. I went so hard into it. I was like, all right, Braden, we're going to do X, Y, Z. Just watch. So going over to 4, right? This one, it hardly even spent. So I'm not even going to go over it. We started doing this one, SMS 5. This one here started pulling an SMS subscriber. We're like, okay, cool. This one's working, right? Remember what I said to Braden? Look, give it one more week and watch what I'm going to do. After this, boom, started shooting up. We were getting like 25 SMS subscribers a day. I was like, all right, bet we're back on track now. This is honestly perfect. But I was genuinely not satisfied, right? What did I go ahead and do? I did it again. Went even harder. This is what we did. Who wants one? Need models. This one was an absolute banger. I am genuinely in love with this one. This is the video also that got like 83,000 views. Absolutely insane, with 2,000 likes, over 500 comments. So now for the CTA, I remember I told you guys not to do sign up and I said to do learn more, right? But this one here, we put need models. So in this case here, it was no longer to go ahead and just sign up. We did not present it as like, join VIP to do X, Y, Z. No, we simply just put comment your age to models and then the drop date and the time. So in this case, we needed to put sign up so that they can actually go ahead and model. Which, were they gonna model? Hell no, ain't nobody getting no free clothes. This is literally just a straight marketing strategy that funnels in so many people. And those are the things that gives you results like this, $844 in just one single hour. As you guys can also see right here, like over a 3% conversion rate. Same thing here, bro. Almost 3% conversion rate throughout the first 5 days. And I mean, I can't go any more because it's only, you know, the 10th of June. But more of the story, guys. Learn more is for genuinely just like trying to funnel more people in and then sign up for things like, you know, need models. So the things I was doing here for like the white background, these things usually do work extremely well, right? But one thing that I want you guys to understand, right? And moving forward, every brand is not the same. One thing that works for one brand is not going to work for yours. This is something that I genuinely struggled with a lot. I was like, okay, I see this brand, it's doing super good. Let me just copy their website, you know, copy their ads. Cause honestly, you guys can come over here to Meta Ads Library and literally just search up someone's ads. Like you guys can literally search up like Illusions right here. You guys can search up all these ads here and it just won't work out for you, right? And the reason why is because every brand is different. Just in the last week, I had like 4 students who came in and they were like, yo, I tried copying it from this brand. I'm not going to mention the brand, but you know, they were just saying other brands. And I was like, dude, why are you doing that? That brand is totally different from what you were doing. They probably have a whole different backend system than what you even have set up. And half of them didn't even have a backend system set up. Like, how do you expect to go in and copy someone when they genuinely are printing money and have a backend system, and then you are just copying the front end system? That's literally what it is, the front end system. The things that you guys can actually visually see. The backend system is something that nobody can see. Not you, not me, only the brand owner. And for the students that I have, since I have access to everything, I'm able to go ahead and see it. But for another brand, if you guys trying to go ahead and get, you know, different type of sauce from them, the backend system, you guys genuinely just cannot see. It's impossible to go ahead and find. So remember this going forward. Do not copy people. If you guys see a certain website, yes, it may work, but it may only work for their brand. And that's totally okay. The only way that that website would honestly genuinely work for you is if you guys have a backend system set up. And if you guys feel like you guys need that and want me to go ahead and actually guide you, show you exactly what to do one-on-one directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. But now that we went over the ads, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a Miro board for you guys just to go ahead and show you something very, very interesting. All right. So this here is our ads. This here is who wants one. And then at the bottom, we're going to put need models. All right. Now that we have this set up, now for our ad campaign, when we're running a SMS pre-drop, we're going to go ahead and put sign up just like that. This is going to be our CTA, right? Why? Because they need to sign up to be a model, right? This is what they're quote unquote thinking. Now, who wants to model? This here is going to be learn more. And then this here is going to be our CTA. So now that you guys understand exactly what sign up is used for and what learn more is used for, go ahead and test them out. Okay. Figure out exactly on which one's going to work for your brand, whether it's who wants the model or who wants one. And then the needs models at the bottom like that. Figure it out. Every brand is different. Like I said, what works for this brand is not going to work for you. Just test it out. Once you guys test it out, you guys will get results through the ads. So now let's go ahead and move over to our website, which is super, super important. All right. So we're going to log into the website right here and go over to password, put it into a mobile size. There we go. So this here is how your password page should look like. One thing that I suggest is genuinely have a really good photo in the background, right? This is going to be like the hook. Literally, like, you know, like when you guys are making content, the first 3 seconds need to be a really good hook. This is the exact same thing for your website. So now that we have a really good picture and we have the logo right here, you guys are going to be putting join VIP for early access plus free items. Then below that, you guys need to have the timer. Okay. The timer is super important because now this here is going to go ahead and show like, okay, this is the date or this amount of time until the site opens, right? It's going to feel like exclusive. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so as ChatGPT, what are countdown timers used for when launching something big to an audience, right? Obviously, I asked for it to give me a short answer, but let's go ahead and see what it says. Countdown timers create urgency and give people a clear deadline to take action. Let that sink in. Please let that sink in. That's exactly on what we want. So for launches, they help increase conversions, build hype, and drive more sales before the timer actually ends. Now, if we go over to the website, to Illusion, what do you guys see? A timer. Look at that. A nice little timer going. And we're giving people a free chain with every order. So we're giving someone an incentive on why they should buy. And for something that's $30, honestly, bro, we get these for like $2, $3 ish, bro, in bulk orders. Like, these are absolutely insane. So we're just giving these away with every order, which is super, super good. This is driving in so much more sales. This is our first day actually trying it. This worked out super well for my brand personally. So now we're testing it with this brand. It's our first day. So far, we have about like not much data, but like data is rolling in slowly. So within the next 2 to 3 days, I'll be able to figure everything out. And that's exactly how you guys should be looking at data. Don't go ahead and just base it upon one day. Wait like 3 to 5 days. You know what I mean? If you can't really see enough data, whether it's because of low traffic, low ad spend, whatever it could be, wait a week, right? At the end of the day, patience is genuinely key when trying to scale up, right? When trying to hit those consistent 1K days. For example, I tried that for one of my students, Tame, right? We were doing extremely slow when trying to scale up. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the results here. So for May through the 31st, 14K. Right, we started running ads and everything. He joined the inner circle, Fashion Wealth Inner Circle, on the 14th through the 28th. You guys can see the first, let's just say like first 3 days, not really much, only 1K. Let's go ahead and we look at the first 2 weeks. Bam, over $10,000. So one thing I need to let you guys know, be slow with what you guys are doing, right? Be slow on when testing. Be slow on when writing data. Although, you guys want to make $1 million right away, but that is what's going to literally sabotage you guys. So if you guys genuinely want results like this, just be patient. Please just be patient. Now that we went over the website, countdown timers, the specific CTAs on each creative, which creatives work, how to test, how long to promote, and so much more, that is going to be it for this video. Now, I'm going to be completely open. My spots are getting very, very full, and I'm only one person doing everything. Running my businesses for my clothing brand. If you guys have been watching, I'm starting up a whole new clothing brand from scratch. I'm also helping out other students inside the inner circle, helping their brand, reading their data, talking to them one-on-one 2 times a week, an hour each call, helping all my students market their clothing brand, set up their back-end system, set up ads, and it's getting to a point where I'm going to have to put a cap for my one-on-one mentorship. I honestly hate to say it, but there is going to be a very minimal of students that I'm going to be accepting. So if you guys want to go ahead and take action today to go ahead and actually get your brand the results you wanted to and work one-on-one with me directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. I love you all. Peace.